and FM HD1.
And right, I'm Egberto Willis, your host. Thank you so kindly for being and on the internet. I hope you enjoy it all. That are listening to us over on the internet, we will take you. What's our subject today? Title of the show today with her answer to corruption in the third world. 265-738. Give us a, because I know a lot of people do that. They're interested in listening to the show, checking out what's going on. 65738 extension numero dos. Hit extension 2 right now, right here, something like that. Anyhow,
Egberto?
I am doing great. We're going to have a great show here. Oh, I know Marla's like, why are you going to have me talking?
I'm doing fine.
713-526-5738, extension number 2. Last week was the end of our fund drive, and you guys really continue sharing and continue going to kpft.org. Barbados Prime Minister stunt reporter with her answer to into more expensive Medigap plans. So here we are, but we are also saying you need to get Medigap companies coming in and trying to sucker. Barbados Prime Minister Mia Mottley schooled ahead and go to MOD on this, and then happy weekend to you too, sir. Talk to me.
Oh, yeah, and she went to school with you.
She did.
Sure.
One other question. Let me see if I remember.
Groups, you know, there were cliques and.
Yeah, but you see, all right, talk to me.
But anyway, she shared a doctor from a statistician. This doctor in Trinidad.
Yeah, actually, the West Indies.
It was,
yeah,
the West Indies. The folks from Venice, right?
Right.
That built Europe. You know, built that Atlantic trade route, and lost control of the commerce, right?
Right.
Because those mafia Bible.
Get started with this part of the program. So I'm going to ask you to do me a favor to what you're talking about, okay?
Yeah, let's leave with this. Listen, he passed away, but he was an Orthodox rabbi. But anyway, real referencing this book.
Okay.
And you might have heard about that too.
We're going to cover that one first. Many real progressives of the private sector. The pushback from Republicans and socialists. In other words, it's funny, right? We want to make that is the progressive mantra. And for that, doing good by society with those terms, since in fact, change the narrative. Anyhow, recently, Senator Elizabeth, this is what they said. Democratic Senator Elizabeth, that private insurance companies offer agents and brokers for when you get standard Medicare, not Medicare Advantage. When you get most Medicare Advantage plans are, now they're ripping you off left and right, but in their case, ripping the government off as they give you less services to make us a lot of money. So here we continue. Medigap, according to Warren, the Medigap marketplace is rife with motivated to push seniors into the most expensive. Why they do this as well. Remember, all those insurance companies up until a certain limit, but they also sell Medicare Advantage. Because eventually you're going to say, well, if Medigap costs me to Medigap. People, I wish Elizabeth's people were going. The idea is this: Medicare Advantage, Medicare within limits, of course, for anything, and then the portion because it's subsidized and you can't, they can't really want They don't care to make Medigap cheap. Medicare Advantage, they win either way. They either win magical. It's a no-lose situation for these that entice agents with vacations and other incentives and raked in nearly $16 billion in premiums. The prevalence of incentives and rewards in the Medigap about their incentive practices. In other words, they may not tell you hold 100 policies to 100 senior citizens, costs, let's say $300 a month to the person who buys, because they know they've got you for several years. And the incentive you guys to understand exactly what's going on here. And it's extension 2, because I need open eyes. And what else? Let me tell you what else I want to do. Since as there's so much crookery going on outside, I want you guys to know you have a place from these people who just want to take your money. So tell people about them. 713-526-5738. 713 that are giving insurance giants free reign, knowing beneficiaries into more expensive plans. Said Warren, who noted that around 40% of Medigap enrolled, words now, the fiduciary responsibility of any private is only one way to do that. they must extract not essential. But if the corporations charge too much, then customers will where basic needs are concerned. Welcome to Politics Done Right, Maywood. On the, how you doing, my dear brother? Talk to me, sir.
Hey, Bert, every day I'm hustling.
Well,
welcome back.
I hear you, brother. Thank you so.
The whole Social Security and Medicare thing is that who it stands.
Right.
So a person who is rich doesn't rely on that money. Oftentimes, this is so cruel. The Republican Party keeps before they even get a chance to collect.
Is the actual thing that they want, and a congressman ended up right now. The name of the congressman is anyway. Your plan says, die quickly. That I tell you, Ray, I have the lines are starting to fill up. Is there something
we have? What it says, life, liberty.
And a lot of what we're doing here with our educational channel. Thank you so kindly for being a listener, Ray. Thank you so kindly for all, and make sure that people realize they're empowered. Okay? Talk to me.
Real quick comment. I turned 65, and I'm still learning, but information that you are trying to help your listeners get after that every year. So when you get into the Advantage plans,
let me tell you something up in prices, because if Medigap keeps going up, immediately hospitals you can go to, and whether they are willing to pay for what Medigap and keeping those prices high so that eventually people. But wait, Larry, that's why we are here, Larry. That is that people will eventually have no choice. Okay, for products and services that are essential, if corporations does, they will do exactly what they're doing. Okay.
Of our Western allopathic will have no clue.
Yes, but let me tell you now, they'll just have to go into Medicare Advantage. It says the following: if you and I talk, and you and I come to a 5, and those 5 encourages to another 5, we reach the tokens of that going on. So here's what I'm saying, Larry. We are going to do. We buy it in 5 years when your rates. That's my goal. That's our goal.
Well, industries giving so much money to representative problem, and that's who we need to be screaming and hollering at.
I love folks that speak like you. You're absolutely right. So let's do it. Let's not just everybody that's listening to our voices right now. That we can't. They try to prevent the collective from coming together. So let's just think that way, Larry. Anything else before we go, my dear brother? And don't forget to share. Have a great day. All right, folks, please 526-5738, hit extension 113-526-5738, extension 2. Let others know. Alistair Waters on the internet, Maywood on the internet. Thank you so kindly for listening. .org as well. You won't have the video, but at least you can do the other things.
From what you've been saying, whenever somebody gets skeptical of this Medigap programs, that entices them to get involved. To figure out is there is a gap. There is that 80 that are probably covered 100%, but I'm not sure. Options other than these people. Do you have
take blood out of water? You can't afford the Medigap. I would not use that as an excuse to go to Medicare Advantage. For people's situations, they would be very happy with he gives you techniques. But if you can't afford something, if you can afford Medigap, get in our lousy healthcare system, then do it. But here's what I think: for most, if they can, the thing about it is 80% is better than 100. 80% is better in the game. Don't you think the insurance companies are making more than that? A better deal for them? I'm telling you, it's all a scam. I don't know that I'd even go for dental and all of that, because if you your eyes, but your eyes having to for dental, guess what I bought? I went ahead and bought you go to UT. We're in a big city. You can go to the UT. Don't really have the hearing issues, so it's not a big problem. So what my thing, Curtis, is the following: to buying a Medicare plan, as Brother Larry said earlier. That's what I'm saying. And you're